Happy Sunday, everyone. This is your weekly Mortgage Matters. I'm sitting here with the great Trevor Morton of Cachet, that's C-A-C-H-E-T, Cachet Real Estate Financing. Well, a lot of people don't know this about Cachet. You guys work with ranches. You guys are there to...
Farm and ranch.
Farm and ranch. You do so much, but farm and ranch is a niche that people don't really know about. Tell us about it.
Definitely. There's a couple different things that go into farm and ranch. It can have a house on it just like your regular residential property, but it's usually dealing with acreage above 25 acres. Your Fannie Mae's and Freddie Mac's, your standard conventional mortgages don't like to deal with that large of a tract of land because the value's in the land, not in the home. So
you're saying that the dirt's way more valuable than the actual structure
that's
at
correct.
that point?
Absolutely, that's correct. So we have branched out and found some lenders that specifically deal in farm and ranch, and as we know here in Texas, we love our land. So we see it quite often where people are wanting to come in and buy a hunting property, or maybe a hobby farm, or maybe just a place to keep the horses for the kids. Right. So we've got an outlet for that when you're looking to purchase them. Well,
I've been going through it now with one of our clients, and typically, what do you see as far as getting a loan? What do you have to have? Is it your standard 10%, 20%? What is it? What do you have to do?
You've got to be a little bit more monetarily liquid to go into the ranch side. It's typically a minimum of 20% down. We do have a couple lenders, if you have great credit scores, that can go down to 15 to 10%. But typically you're looking at a 20% down, and it's actually a little bit more expensive than your government insured products like your Fannie Mae's or your FHA's or something like that. You're looking at in between a 4 and a 6% interest rate on the real good side. If you go down to 10%, it can be as high as 7.5% as an interest rate.
Sure.
So there's a huge benefit in putting that bigger down payment for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, just because as the financial institution that is lending you this large amount of money, you got enough skin in the game that they feel a little bit more comfortable.
Definitely. And a couple of the other differences on it is typically you're not making monthly payments on these. On some of these, you're dealing with 2,000, 3,000 acres. You're dealing with possibly a couple of millions of dollars. You're going to be making maybe one payment a year. And
is that right?
I want to do that with my house.
Yeah, definitely.
I would be scared of that. I don't think you would save that up.
You put a little escrow account together and you have it ready to go. That's another thing I should mention. The taxes are ridiculously low on something like this.
Yeah, because most of the time you get the wildlife exemption. There's certain exemptions that is just
yeah. That's correct, Bob. So if you have one goat on the property, you could take it down from $15,000 a year down to $1,000 a year max.
Well, we have a donkey named JJ.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would definitely qualify.
Plays
for the
a lot of
exemption.
poker. He plays a lot of poker on that thing. He never wins. So how can people? So if people are interested, I know there's a lot of people right now that they got the structure that they want, but they're really looking for the wide open space. So if people want some more information on how to get this farm and ranch style financing, to see what they got to do, because sometimes it's not overnight. Sometimes you got to work on some stuff.
Right.
How do they get a hold of you and Cachet?
You can call me personally at 210-725-1685. That is my cell number. I'm 24/7, 365. So if you're looking on the weekends, you can give me a holler. You can also look us up online at www.cachetREF.com.
CACHETREF.com. This is Trevor Morton with Cachet Real Estate Financing, our preferred farm and ranch lender. This is Bobby and JJ Radio. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.